OJ over here, and welcome to another video. Today we've got some amazing news for you guys, so let's go ahead and get right into it. And we are starting off from the big news from QuakeCon and Bethesda that Doom Eternal will be coming to the Nintendo Switch alongside the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC. Now, those three versions of the game were already announced at E3 2018, but what we didn't know is that there is a Nintendo Switch version in development, and it will be handled by Panic Button. You guys all know them. They've already done a number of games for Bethesda on the Nintendo Switch. For example, like the first Doom, the Doom 2016 game that came out in 2017 for the Nintendo Switch, in addition to Wolfenstein 2, which just recently came out this past June. So Bethesda is no stranger to the Nintendo Switch. They also have games like Fallout Shelter that just launched. I think they're also planning on putting some other games on there too. I think like another smartphone or mobile game as well. And they've got Doom Eternal coming to the Nintendo Switch as well. So that's definitely good to see that Bethesda is continuing to support with the Nintendo Switch, and Panic Button is continuing their work with the Switch in terms of bringing over some of these bigger games over to the system. We just got news that Warframe will be handled by Panic Button on the Nintendo Switch. So let's go ahead and take a look at this resume already. Before even 2 years on the Nintendo Switch, Panic Button has Warframe, Doom Eternal, Rocket League, Doom the Original, and Wolfenstein 2 all on their plate for the Nintendo Switch, announced or released before 2 years. That is just absolutely incredible from this development team that's not like a ton of different people. And the funny thing is, guys, is that Panic Button actually says that they have to turn down projects. So imagine if there was a couple more Panic Buttons out there, or if they were bigger, and how many more projects could be coming over with the level of quality that they do, which is what I've talked about before, saying that we need more studios like Panic Button to bring out some of these other bigger games from the PS4, Xbox One, and PC. But for right now, this is pretty cool that we're going to be getting Doom Eternal. Looks like it's going to be a 2019 game for this one, which is not a problem at all. Now, there's been some discussion whether this is going to be day and date with the PS4, Xbox One, and PC, or if it's coming out later down the line. I would guess, since they announced it at this point, I would think that it's going to be coming out more sooner than later. I don't think it's going to be like a 6 or 8 month wait or whatever Wolfenstein 2 was. I don't think it's going to be that long, so maybe it's not day and date. Maybe it is, we just don't know. The fact that they did announce it though alongside the PS4, Xbox One, and PC does make me think that it will be day and date, and the fact that they confirmed that Panic Button will be working on it, all things kind of lead to that. However, we don't have an official confirmation as of the time that I'm recording this video, so we might get something later down the line, but for right now we just know that it's coming to PS4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC in 2019 without any actual target release date within that or window. So I think we can just be happy for that right now. Now, I have seen a couple other people also talking about some things like whether this is a port or not, and guys, I don't think it really even matters, right? Like, everything is pretty much a port because everything's done on the PC, then ported over to systems. Like, it's pretty simple, at least most stuff is. That's how a lot of Western developers do things. So I don't feel that there's any need to talk about whether it's a port or not. It's coming to the system. The Doom port was good, so I don't see the problem with this right here. And I'm excited to have Doom Eternal on the Nintendo Switch. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not like a huge first-person shooter guy. I do like Doom, and I think that Doom absolutely crushes Wolfenstein. I hate Wolfenstein 2 on the Nintendo Switch. I don't like that game at all, but I do like Doom on the Nintendo Switch. I played that one a lot more than I played Wolfenstein, which I played one time, then deleted off my hard drive. So I do think that I will try out Doom Eternal and the multiplayer. That's one thing that I did get into when it comes to Doom, playing some PE Arena with you guys. So I'm looking forward to seeing what they do with Doom Eternal and kind of how the game shakes out. Based on the gameplay footage that was released, it's looking pretty awesome. So we'll have to see how the Switch version turns out compared to the other ones. But overall, based on what Panic Button has already done with Doom on the Nintendo Switch, I'm not worried at all. So what do you guys think about Doom Eternal officially being announced for the Nintendo Switch and the gameplay footage that we've seen? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, and moving into the next topic here. Daemon X Machina, Nintendo UK interview with the producer of the game. So this was actually pretty cool because he detailed kind of more about what the game is in addition to the story, plus a lot more. So I'm not going to go over everything, otherwise that would take me a very long time, but we do have some information that I did want to share with you guys. So let's go ahead and get into the first question, which Nintendo UK asked them. Could you tell us a bit more about what sort of game Daemon X Machina is? Daemon X Machina is a fast-paced action game. You play as a pilot known as Outer and fight in battles using the arsenal mechs you equipped. As an Outer, you fight against enemies in lots of different missions while customizing the weapons of your arsenal. Because they're mechs, you have complete control of them on land and in the air. You can also obtain equipment from enemies in real time, then decide accordingly what sort of tactics would be the best and change your equipment on the fly. Now, I do want to go over to the type of story that they're trying to tell in this game. So the story is set after the moon has fallen and the world has changed. Your immediate enemy is AI, artificial intelligence. When the moon fell, mankind built walls called ovals in order to limit the disaster. In order to rebuild, they made machinery and networks controlled by AI. However, due to the power of the energy particles called femto that spread when the moon fell, the AI was mutated and became an enemy of mankind called Arms of Immortal. Meanwhile, powerful individuals emerged, wanting to monopolize the power of this new femto energy, and so planned to drive the evil AI out of the ovals. Some humans, known as Outers, obtain special powers from the femto. They're hired as mercenaries by those powerful individuals and fight against the AI in arsenals. The player character is one of these mercenaries and will uncover the mysteries of the world. So awesome stuff there when it comes to the type of game this is and the type of story that they're trying to tell. I actually like that, the fact that the moon fell and then femto and it kind of infected humans and they have some special powers, but then also the AI got infected. It's a really cool story setup. I think it's a good premise. I don't think it's going to be super heavy on story based on what we've seen so far, but then again, you don't know until we actually get the game in our hands. But overall, Daemon X Machina is one of the games that a lot of people aren't really giving Nintendo credit for announcing at E3. It was the big game that kind of bursted out on the scene and people just kind of stopped talking about it and complained about Super Smash Bros. Being too much. But Daemon X Machina is looking absolutely phenomenal. Brand new IP, Unreal Engine 4, exclusive to Nintendo Switch. I thought these are the type of games that people wanted to see when it comes to the Switch, but we just don't have enough people talking about it. But we do have a rising number, though. I won't say not everybody, but we do have a rising number of people that are starting to mention it. I'm seeing more videos on it. I just don't see as much as I thought that I would see when it comes to how cool this game looks, especially since everyone's been asking for really cool Gundam games, which in my opinion, Gundam games haven't been very good in the past like 2 decades. There really haven't been many good Gundam games, if any good Gundam games at all, that I would consider good from what I've played, because I'm a huge Gundam Wing fan and I just haven't seen much. But this game actually looks really cool. I think the last mech game that I really enjoyed was like Robotech. Like that one was really good, like on the GameCube and all that. I thought that was fun. But this one definitely seems like it's going to be a little bit more up my alley when it comes to the type of weapons and the arsenals and what you can change up and the story as well. So I'm looking forward to this one quite a bit. So what do you guys think about Daemon X Machina in terms of the story and kind of the setup of the game? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, and moving into the final topic here, we've got a pretty cool announcement from the developers behind Graceful Explosion Machine. They have a brand new stylish brawler shooter hybrid called Super Crush KO, and it's coming to the Nintendo Switch and the PC in 2019. So here's an overview of the game. So Super Crush KO is a fast-paced brawler slash shoot-'em-up hybrid set in a vibrant near-future city. Take control of the neon-wearing, robot-stomping, stylish as heck hero as all we need to save humanity from the AI apocalypse. More AI stuff here. So punch your way through waves of bots, launch them into the air, and blast them out of the sky, all chained together in massive, awesome combos. Here are the key features of the game: lightning fast gameplay that seamlessly blends shoot 'em up action and intense beat 'em up combat. Take on wave after wave of varied enemies with a deep combat system designed with easy to execute combos and enemy juggling in mind. Explore a beautiful, colorful world inspired by futuristic urban cityscapes and pastel skylines. Online leaderboards and rankings will keep you coming back to S rank dozens of levels. So if you guys don't know, Graceful Explosion Machine kind of has a similar kind of palette and style to this game right here, but that was one of the really good independent games that launched early in the Nintendo Switch's life. I actually really liked the game. I think I did a number of Let's Plays, or I did some playthroughs on it as well. I think it's fun. I know I did a live stream at least. I think it's really fun. It's a great combo chain building type of game, and it seems like they're taking that same concept and kind of the visual style from Graceful Explosion Machine and putting that into more of an action beat 'em up, shoot 'em up type of game, which is great because that actually suits what I like more than Graceful Explosion Machine. So I like the fact that they're bringing it over. It's going to be a 2019 game, so they're going to take a little bit extra time on this one because Graceful Explosion Machine came out at the beginning of 2017, or not the beginning, but right when the Switch launched, like a little bit afterwards. So they're taking a little bit more time on this one. They have the rankings and leaderboards, which were really addictive on Graceful Explosion Machine, so I'm looking forward to getting into that. And this is a definite like day one purchase or day one play for me. I'll probably get a review code, so not even purchase. This was definitely a day one play for me. I will be checking it out because it does look cool and I do like Graceful Explosion Machine. So what do you guys think about all the different topics here? Obviously the big one with Doom Eternal and all the different stuff that we've discussed. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, Ninja, that wraps it up for this video here. Go ahead and check out the links in the description below. We got Facebook and Twitter. Go ahead and give us a like and a follow on our social media. Really helps us spread the content of PlayerEssence across the internet in addition to YouTube. Also, make sure you check out our Patreon, Twitch, and YouTube live gaming pages and consider supporting PlayerEssence. When you do so, it gets you access to all sorts of cool benefits, perks, rewards, and emotes via YouTube sponsorship. So check out the link in the description below and consider supporting PlayerEssence right here on YouTube. Hit that like button if you did like this video. Lets me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future. And subscribe to PlayerEssence for this RPG, Japanese, and Nintendo gaming news. Thank you so much for watching. I will catch you, Ninja, for the next video. Peace.